I'll take that as a confirmation for this, like, thing I've been feeling. Guys, I don't know what's going on with twin flames, soulmates lately. I was listening to a song this morning. You know, I just put my playlist, like, on shuffle. And there was this song that came up by Starset. I don't know if some of you may have heard of them. Ricochet by Starset started playing. I haven't heard the song in a while. It at least had been a few months since one of my best friends like visited. And while I was listening to it, I got this message, and I had this insane dream last night that I won't go too far into, but let's just say it was like, you know, there's this reading I need to do for the collective. There are a few messages I do need to relay before we get into the reading. Obviously, like, I felt such a pull that I haven't even shuffled my cards yet. I'm doing it in the process. The reason why I said whoa is because the 1111 card fell out. That's the Four of Wands. The sun's kind of weird right now, so I'll just trust that you'll believe me. Because the sun is reflecting like crazy. I just want to do this real quick just because it is there. And then if that wasn't, like, I just shuffled my cards and nothing fell out, but whenever I was, like, you know, straightening it up, the Four of Wands fell out, the 1111 card, and I was like, that's twin flames. I'm like, okay. God, before I get into anything else. So I was like, okay, guys, all right, I'm feeling this. Haven't even grabbed my coffee. I forgot my coffee. It's whatever. Brought my wand too, because I felt like I needed help. I haven't used this baby in ages. I saged it, and I was like, honey, I am so sorry. I just haven't used you. Okay, so a few announcements as I'm shuffling these cards. Now, this is for the collective that is at a higher vibration. What does that mean? And it doesn't mean anybody's better than anybody. You know, everyone's at a different place in their journey. Wow. Is at a different place in their journey, and that is perfectly, like, fine. But this is for the people who have, particularly, I'll just, oh, baby. Particularly for, the, feminines that are no longer in 3D mode. What do I mean by that? I mean divine feminines who are very angry. Divine feminines who are, like, either or very sad. You know, maybe you just started your journey. That's right, it's just beginning, and you guys split up or whatever. You're so focused and hell-bent and stuck on them. You haven't learned to let go. You're always sad because they're not around instead of working on yourself. Or you're so angry, you're like, fuck them, I don't, you know, just in complete denial of the connection. You're not even aware of what it truly is. And it's okay to be angry. I'm not going to say it's bad. Like, it is a part of it. Like, go through that anger stage. But when it starts to become toxic and you're downing your divine masculine and you're wishing the worst on him, or you're just, like, so enraged and stuck in that anger, you are not there yet, I should say. This is not for you. This is not for you. So if you're angry or you're sad and stuck, now you are more than welcome to watch this reading. I hope that it would inspire you to kind of come out of that. You're more than welcome. Because the biggest thing about being a twin flame is focusing on yourself and loving yourself first. And that's what that, like, it's about. And growing as a person, it should never be to aim for union, but aim to be your greatest version and take the lessons that your twin, you know, taught you. So first we're gonna, with that being said, and divine masculines, you know, let's just not lie about it. There are a lot of divine masculines out there that are coming to recognize what this connection is and who they are, and find balance, just like the feminine, find balance within the masculine and feminine sides of themselves, and not allow themselves and their wounds to rule their life, so to speak. I feel like a lot of divine masculines are, it's funny because I was on a live last night. I'm just going to give her a shout out. fearless intuition, and conscious conversations. You know, I arrived at 11:11. Like, it was, I don't know, I forgot the minutes, but it was 11:11 when I showed up. And I was like, oh boy. And then they were just starting to do a reading for the masculine. So I was like, okay, all right. And I usually don't watch lives, and I usually try to avoid twin flame readings and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I just felt like I needed to, and I'm glad I did. I took it as a sign that I needed to be there. But then I woke up. I had an intense dream. It's just super intense. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just shake it off. I teach in the morning, so it's easy, like, when you're waking up at 4 a.m. to shake things off. You're just like, I'll shake everything off. I gotta do stuff. But overall, it was, I just feel like the masculines are awakening, and I'll explain more about the twin flame journey. I am about to make a video on it just after this. I'm just going to do a reading real quick. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the feminine energy first. I think it's important to check out, because mostly divine feminines are checking out these videos. That's another thing I completely ran away from just now. But there are divine masculines who are awake and who are curious about their feminines. It's not gender specific. You can take either side, no matter if you're a man or a woman or neither or whatever. It's just whatever applies to you. Okay, so boy, oh boy. So when I'm seeing divine feminines in your energy, you are very much respecting the balance in your life of give and take, whether that be, and that's in the physical realm. So that could be with friends, family, just life in general, work. You're just like, you know what? It's time to step into my power. It's time to balance these scales on my own. We also have the Knight of Cups. Now, this is a very adventurous card. I don't know if the sun's gonna hide it. You can kind of see the stars in the boat. This is an extremely adventurous card. Okay, so you guys are going on this journey. We have the Queen of Cups reverse. Now, I'm not worried about this. I know exactly what this means. Usually I would be worried. The energy is so high. I love this. I love being in this high energy. I didn't feel this till like I sat down. I'm not worried about this, okay? Because I'm seeing that it's not that you're denying your emotions. You could be, and if you are, I feel like that's, we'll talk about that. I feel like with the Four of Coins next to it, it's like you're not holding on to the emotional attachments of the world. You're not holding on to money. You're not holding on to... the message that I'm getting is the things that got you by. Okay? Maybe you were very upset about how things happened with your divine masculine. I will clarify here in a second. But you're not holding on to that. You're kind of letting go. You're not getting all up in your feels about it. Usually that's how I would interpret this, is you're getting all caught up in your feels. You're holding on too tight. But no, what I'm seeing is, because the Queen of Cups, that's emotions, emotional maturity and everything like that. And I'm not saying you're not being emotionally mature. It could be, okay, it could be one of two things. It could be that you're stepping more in your masculine, and we'll clarify that just to see. And you're not holding on to the physical things anymore. Like you're established pretty much. Then we have the Sun. Could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, because in this balancing act, you are the Queen of Coins. So in the physical realm, you're very loving, very nurturing, motherly, but I feel like as divine feminines, and I think we have both, but I do see myself more as feminine. So divine feminines, we tend to be, yes, oh my God, beautiful. We tend to be more emotional and very, it's just kind of like we're learning how to balance and like, I'm gonna do both kind of thing. is what I'm feeling. Like, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna be loving and nurturing and strong and independent, or interdependent, even better. Like, I know who I is. And the Knight of Cups, okay? This card, this is non-traditional tarot. I am getting traditional tarot cards in, but in this one, it's like adventure. It's, you know, going for what you want. It's, you're embodying the Knight of Cups with the Strength card. You know, you're like, you know what, I know who I am. I've done the work. I've been through the shit. I've been through, you know, hell. Knight of, yeah. So I also am getting the message with the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups reverse is you are, okay, so this emotional side of yourself is, you're getting back in touch with it. It's not that you put it on the back burner or you've gotten rid of it completely. That's not the case. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like you had to step in to a more masculine place to get where you needed to go. Whether that be building a business, just getting to love, like loving yourself, kind of doing some tough love with yourself, being more proactive, more solid in who you are. And it's, you're like, now you're recognizing that you're probably more in the masculine energy more than you are in the feminine energy. I get it. Anyway, so, and you're slowly making your way back, making sure, I feel like a lot of us as divine feminines, I'm just going to say as a collective, because I do want to relate to you guys, you know, might have had, not all, but probably had codependent tendencies. And it's not, it's, I mean, we're taught that since we're young, codependent behavior. And I feel like a lot of us are like, if I tap back into that, will I tap into those codependent behaviors? I don't think so. No, you will not. Oh, hell no. Because here we have the Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I mean, I wish you guys could see this. Son, leave. Or don't leave, just hire. You can't really see it from what I'm seeing. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So, you know who you are. You've established yourself. You're becoming, when you learned to let go of holding on to everything in the physical, it seemed like the universe was like, here, have it all. And you're just like, okay. And you're working your way to that. You're still working on it. You could already be there, and kudos to you, but I feel like a lot of us are still working on it. But we're like here, we're in our power. We're like, it's chill, man. We just got this lion next to us. Relaxing. We got this. There's like fruit all around us. There's abundance. We're single. You know, we're okay with it. As a matter of fact, we love it. And we're there. Oh. You're just gonna have to get used to my like expressions. Just gonna it's just happening. So we have the sun here, which is clarity, which is happiness, which is joy. But I really see it in here as clarity. It's funny because it's a warrior, okay? It's a warrior. And she is here to bring sunlight into the darker places. But here we are, the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. Just gonna throw that out there. That is divine masculine energy. That's divine masculine energy to me in this deck. And look at him. He's like tatted all over. He's wearing his horns, standing in his power. You could have had clarity about who your divine masculine was. You could have had clarity to bring you peace about your masculine. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. I mean, they from the past, right? Soulmate? Wow. I can't make this shit up. You know, it's beautiful because Divine Feminines. Wow. Here we go. This is going to be a long reading because we haven't even gotten to the masculines yet. I'm just going to pull a card from this, and I'm pretty sure the message is very, very clear. Divine Feminines are doing pretty well. If you are kind of feeling emotionally stuck, or but just know that if you do feel emotionally stuck, or if you're holding on to your coins, you're missing out on abundance. And also be patient with yourself. You will get back to that part of yourself that you probably miss. Like, you know what, I really liked that I was emotional, or like, you know, that I felt a lot, and how feminine I was and stuff like that. You'll get back there. You will. Okay? That was not. No. It was the Lover's card. I don't know if I should pull anymore. The Lover's card. Twin flame. So yeah, you guys know. That's why you're here. You thinking about it. Transformation. This could be what you're going through, especially if the divine masculine is going through this, which I really have like felt this is what's happening with your counterpart. So could be dealing with a Gemini, but it's just like what? Wow. I'll pull some advice from these two decks, and then we're gonna go on. Divine Feminines know what's up. Y'all know what's up. You're just like, honey, you should have just started with a masculine. Like, we know. I mean, it's good. It's good to hear. You know what I mean? It's good to keep ourselves in check, man. It's a good thing. Summer and Hero. We got Summer in the last reading, didn't we? Something might happen in the Summer and Hero. Being your own hero. You've learned to save yourself. Not dismissing the importance of your counterpart, but knowing that because union isn't for everybody, union doesn't always happen in the twin flame journey. And we have to make peace with that, and I think you guys are. But something might be happening in the summer where you really feel like you could stand your power. You really feel like you've done it. You know what I mean? You're never done growing. You're never done progressing, evolving. But I feel like because summer seems significant. It came up in the last reading. So whatever's going to happen in the summer, I think something should be left to the mystery of life. I feel like with that, we should just kind of leave it there, but keep summer in mind. We do have, what do we have going on in July? We have some planetary shit happening in July. Sorry guys, like I read about it, it sticks, but whenever I try to say it out loud, it just doesn't happen. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. I mean, this relates. Maybe you guys are best friends. You don't have to be lovers. Maybe you guys are just best friends. Ladies, if you're like the ones that I'm talking to that relate to this, you have found your soul family, your soul tribe. Now, I do want to, I'm glad this came out because I do want to mention it. I understand and trust your path. If you knew what you would be supported, what would you do? So keep going for what you're doing. If you feel like you can't talk to anyone about this like connection, because it's hard to understand if you're not on the journey, but I feel like you're in this place where it's just like you're enjoying your soul family. You're recognizing that life is beautiful, and that even if there's no union, that you have your soul family, you'll have your soulmate come into your life. I feel like some of you are manifesting this into your life. You're like, no matter what, I'm good. No matter what happens or doesn't happen, I'm good. So, I mean, kudos to you, Divine Feminines. Awesome energy. I feel it. I love you. Okay, now we're on to divine masculines. Woo! Damn. Okay, we're at 20 minutes. Whatever. Whatever. Let's do it. I don't know. I didn't even have a time limit. Why do I feel like is this? You know, I didn't even have a limited time on this reading because I was so excited. Do divine masculines who are watching, or if you're not watching, divine feminines, they might feel like they're on a time, like time is very essential to their life right now. Like they feel either running out of time or time is ticking. You know, how much longer can they stay in this? Or they're kind of like giving themselves a deadline. I feel deadlines. Because I had no personal preference to how long this video would be. I've been trying to make them shorter, but it's like this reading was just so, I mean, between a dream and a gut feeling and a song. It was like, however long this takes, I don't give a damn. And I feel like divine masculines tapping into the energy right now definitely feel like they're on some kind of deadline or time is ticking, or the longer that they wait, the harder it becomes, whatever that is. So let's just tap into the divine masculine's energy. Wow, the 6 of Cups came out first. So you're definitely on their mind. That's past relationships, friendships, soulmates. That is the past and cups that have to do with emotion and love. So that's interesting. Oh boy. You know what? I'm just gonna like keep going. Why am I surprised? Wow. Okay. Tired of being left out in the cold. I got that. I had to say that out loud before I said anything else, because the 5 of coins fell out reversed, and usually I'm like, yay, we're not feeling left out in the cold. And this is different. This is wow. Well, they talking. They're tired of feeling left out in the cold. I don't know if they are feeling left out in the cold. If they did, they refuse to feel it any longer. Taking this back. Boy. Okay. One more card. You guys, and then I'm going to clarify that, but I'm just going to say ahead of time, I feel like the 10 of Cups, they feel like either they don't deserve this, or what they thought would be the 10 of Cups is exactly what it isn't. It's not. It's like, wow, I was not expecting myself to feel this way at this time. Okay. Dang, fam. Divine masculines, what's up? Okay, I'm just going to trust that you're here. Divine feminines, feel free to stay, of course. So, divine masculines. Reminiscing a little bit, huh? So, you have the 6 of Cups, which lets me know that you're thinking of a soulmate, someone from the past, your divine feminine. It's probably why you're here. So, the 10 of Cups... You know, I was speaking to the feminines before because, let's just admit, not a whole lot of divine masculines watch this stuff. But some of you are coming into awakening, so I'm just going to talk to you. The 10 of Cups reversed. You may not feel like you deserve this, but with the 5 of coins next to it and the message I got with it, lets me know that maybe this wasn't what you thought it was. Maybe, stereotypically, the masculines are the runners. Ooh, okay. I feel like you have this vision for the 10 of Cups. Now, if you're not aware of the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups is absolute emotional fulfillment. Absolute emotional fulfillment and love. And, I mean, it's like, look at that. Love, for sure. But it's upside down. So you might have felt a little bit of, well, let's clarify it. Spirit, what is this 10 of Cups? I do feel like you don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore. Wow, yes, the ending of cycles, the world. That is the last major arcana. So that's a major arcana. So is the moon. Wow. It's funny how major arcana are clarifying these cards right now. Like, these are things that are going to be unavoidable. You have the moon on the 6 of Cups, which means that you're looking at the past and you're kind of seeing the shadow side. There might have been some secrets, but I do feel... Now, the shadow side, don't be afraid of the shadow side. Of course, you probably know that by now, but if you don't, the moon, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but... or someone with Pisces in their chart. The moon, the shadow side, you could be thinking about how things kind of, maybe you wonder why or how things could have happened differently. Maybe you're keeping this secret. Maybe you're not thinking about your divine feminine. That's what I'm getting. There we go. It's starting to pick up. Y'all starting to open up. Oh, honeys. I know you guys are kind of like going through it right now, which is fine. I think that you guys are making wonderful progress. And with the world here, ending of cycles, you know, you're ready to move forward. I think that some of you probably went for everything that you thought you wanted, and come to find out, you know, it just wasn't what you wanted. It didn't have to be dramatic. But with the 5 of Coins reversed and the message of, I don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore. I'm done with it. This is your divine feminine. Wow. And you know, the 8 of Pentacles reversed. That's hard work and it's reversed. I think you're done fighting for whatever situation you're in. It could be with a karmic partner. Now, karmic partners aren't bad. They're just here to learn. We're here to learn lessons from them. And nothing is forever, but they're here to teach us a lesson, and we're kind of like meant to move on. That's interesting. You may really love this person, but that doesn't mean like you're happy. Emotional fulfillment. You want to be fulfilled. Wow. So the message that I'm getting here is that, look, like, because we have the High Priestess now, we have the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is a really a conflict energy. And the message I'm getting is, I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't. I want to be this loving King of Cups. I want to be the person I always know myself to be. And with the 10 of Cups reversed, can I even have the 10 of Cups anymore? I have a lot of love to give, and I know that I have a lot of love to give. But I feel left out, and like, you know, I don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore. I don't want to like just sit here and feel all the things and, you know, not take action. But I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to be a person that hurts anyone anymore. And you're not. You're not that person. Just the fact that you're aware that that's the person that you could be, and we can all be that kind of person, lets me know how much you've grown and changed. So through this process, and you're still going through it, we have the 4 of Swords reversed, but the Emperor reversed, which is the divine masculine. Kind of afraid to step in his power a little bit, maybe a little, because it's to clarify the Knight of Wands. You kind of possibly don't want to, you want to go for something, you're you know, whether it be in, like, new things in your job or partnerships or just a new way of life, because this energy is very adventurous. It's very like, I want something new. I want something fresh. I want something real, alive, passionate. But you may not feel like you can. We'll bring out a few. Wow. Okay. I like how a lot of you are getting in touch with your feminine energies. Proud. Because you're not holding on to the physical world anymore either, just like the divine feminine. We have the 4 of coins reversed. Okay? So you're no longer holding on to your coins anymore. You're just like, no. Like, you know what? And it's hard to let go of those things, especially if you worked really hard for it, to create this reality that you thought would be the 10 of cups, and then it ends up being like not as emotionally fulfilling as you thought it would be. And it probably, being in this kind of frustrated place, it's not for a lack of love for anyone or anything, or a lack of gratefulness for your life. It's just that with this, I don't want to be stuck in the cold message just keep coming in my head. It's like you don't have to be. It's your choice. And you're coming out of it. And also what I'm seeing, and I've been holding this for the last because, so this past with the 6 of cups, it was clarified by the moon and the priestess. I don't think you're talking about this. This is a secret. This is definitely a secret. The high priestess is secretive. But she's also very intuitive. She's holding a pomegranate that probably represents the heart. It's what I'm seeing right now is definitely the hands, just like guarding her heart. You guys, if you are in a karmic relationship, are not talking about it. No way. No. That's what I'm getting. It's like, why would I? And I mean, fair enough. But despite everything that you're kind of conflicted with, I do see more positive in this and more growth than anything. I see that even though you're kind of like, I really want this, and you're getting there to becoming the balanced masculine that you've always known yourself to be capable of. And with the 4 of Swords reversed, I don't think you want to just stay in one place anymore. You don't want to just kind of think about it anymore. You want to do. Wands are about doing. Divine masculines, the masculine energy, Aries energy is about go. But I think this is good that you're at least, I guess you could say, being wise about it. You're getting more into the spiritual aspect of it. But I'm saving this part over here, and this is why. Because you do become a very stable human. You do. You become a very stable human. I should have held this the whole time. Whatever. There's stability. We have the king. Hello, king. We have the King of Pentacles. That's in the 3D realm. So finding this balance with temperance, as above, so below, as within, so without. To clarify, and the Queen of Cups. It's so funny because feminines are trying to go back into that feminine nature, that nurturing nature, and kind of like, okay, I've been the go-getter, okay, I've been doing my thing, but how about I just start dancing to the beat of my own drum again? Like, I'm getting this movement, because it's water. And I'm not even gonna name the signs because it could literally be any sign. But it's funny how many cups I'm seeing in this reading. You guys are definitely getting in touch with your emotions and learning how to balance that out, as within, so without. You may be learning to live from the inside out. It's very important. And it's bringing stability into your life. It's bringing you into a more stable mindset. It's bringing you into a more stable place in your life. I feel like it hasn't been easy for you, but decisions are being made at this point. Okay. This is a really long reading. I'll put a timestamp on it. If you want to watch one or the other. And that just fell out. I'm pretty sure that was the sacral chakra, which came in the last reading. And it is, ladies and gentlemen, sexuality, Mr. Man Mail. What is on your mind? It's okay. And the heart chakra. Come on. What I got for you? What more do I have? The sacral chakra, heart chakra, very, very obvious. Opening your heart. You're learning how to do that and balance both. There's sexual energy here, creative energy as well. You know, your essence. You're like coming into your essence. That's probably why like I'm kind of feeling like, you know, that flowy like kind of vibe right now. Maybe there's sexual trauma that you are working on, Divine Masculine, or maybe you know, anything to do with sexuality. You're kind of like healing that with your heart. They're right next, like they're right, like, you know, besides the solar plexus, which I feel like, actually, now that I say that, from your sacral chakra to your heart chakra is probably what you're working on right now, because the solar plexus has to do with your like the I am, you know, the knowing who you are and being confident in that, which I don't see why you guys would ever have a reason not to be confident about it. Pedestal. Huh. Maybe the message I'm getting is all of the ideals you once had are crumbling. Everything that you once put on a pedestal for the perfect life is no longer. It's no longer evident. Holiday. This could have something could have happened over the holidays. You could be on vacation, or you just got back from a vacation. Maybe that's what made you realize that this just isn't working for you anymore. That shit's not working anymore. Not working for you, fam. And I hope you're making peace with it, because you do deserve and are worthy of a fulfilling life. So let's just do this. What other messages from Spirit? Didn't I say this? Didn't I say that? You guys are killing me. Both of you. You're killing me. Didn't I say Divine Masculines were awakening? You got the awakening card. Why is that so bright? There we go. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new day of being, integration. Welcome. Welcome to the club. Here we are. Awakening. Divine Masculines, you are awakening at a rapid pace. Like, kudos to you. I know that when I went through my awakening, it was hell in a handbasket. It was, my God. Oh, bruh. You are divinely guided. You are divinely supported. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, the twin flame journey and its purpose. Even us, in small ways. Now, I'm not saying that union is this. You know, if you're not in communication, this is obviously for non-communication. Actually, it could be for both. But, you know, coming together is about this. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. It doesn't happen for everybody. But just the fact that you both are doing things for yourself and loving yourselves and doing what you got to do to uplift humanity is awesome. You know, you guys are doing like great. You're doing awesome work. And if you ever doubt that, reconsider, because you are doing amazing things. You are working hard on yourselves and doing what you got to do to make this life what you want it to be. So, my dear divine feminine and masculines, that is your Valentine's Day reading that I felt extremely led to do. So even if it wasn't Valentine's Day, you get it. But divine masculines, awesome work. You're awakening. You're doing great. Divine feminines, my God, quick, to the point. You are definitely in that masculine energy. You will come back into that feminine energy that you love so much. Divine masculines are like, you know, getting their feel of it, finding the balance between the two, you know, with temperance. You guys are coming to a place of stability. So if you don't feel stable right now, which you might not, especially with all of this shit happening, don't hold, divine masculines, another message, don't hold the past against yourself if you feel like you were one way before, because that is not who you are now. Okay. Just saw that while I was picking up the cards. So I love you guys. Long reading, but worth it. I love you, and I will see you in another video, I'm sure. Bye.